Anybody here yet? Nope. We got one. I'm doing a little grinding, Space Ghost. I hope you can hear me okay. I don't know what the difference is tonight, but this mask is fogging up bad. I've never had this issue before. I was actually bragging on it because it never fogged up on me, and now I can barely see. We got 6 folks in here. Who all we got? While I'm taking a break. Marco, Homer, Hayden, Space Ghost, that's all I see so far. Well, let's get back to cutting. Dead battery. Let's grab another battery. Just to let you guys know, you're hearing it here first, all 5 of you. I did a batch of joke wolves as a joke, and I'll be honest with you guys, the reason nobody's received them, I had one that I thought was sellable. I just was not happy with it at all. And Aiden, you're that guy, and I told you I was going to ship it out. I did some fine cleanup on it, dude. It's just not a sellable product. So Aiden, just so you know, one of these is yours. Guys, these are gonna be joke wolves, slightly improved, just a hair bigger, not much longer, but I'm gonna add a little bit of blade to handle transition. And Aiden, this is especially important for you, you're getting K390 this time. Nobody's ever going to own one of these for the same price that Aiden will. But, so 3 of these are already owned. I will have 3, unless I mess something up, I will have 3 K390 joke wolves available for less than their Chinese counterpart. But yeah, Aiden, I've been meaning to call you about that. Dude, I let it eat at me and eat at me. I just have too much honor to put that thing in the mail. You paid me well. I'm not going to disclose all that, but you know, you were good to me, and I can't ship those things, guys. I think maybe because it was somebody else's design and it was a joke, I didn't take it seriously enough. But yeah, I'm new to this, and I don't want to start out my career shipping out something that I wouldn't be happy receiving. So Aiden, I hope you're not too mad about having to wait just a little longer. As you can see, I'm gonna have these off to heat treat, depending on how tonight goes, hopefully within the next 2 to 3 days. But the end game to all that is you're gonna get a much better knife and a much better steel. So, you know, you few folks who are here right now, there's not many of you, but this is your chance. You know, if you want a K390 joke wolf, They're going to run about 220 with a sheath, 200 without. I'd much rather you get a nice sheath from somebody else. But yeah, if you want one, hit me up in the Instagram, because when they're gone, to be honest, I've got so much off the heat treat right now, guys. I'm at least a couple of weeks out from ordering any more still to start any more brand new builds. So yeah, if you want one early, let me know, and one of these 3 that's left over will be yours. This K390 is also thinner. I bought 3/32 for that first batch, thought it would be thin enough. But when you make a knife that small, even 3/32 it still looked too thick. So this is going to be even thinner, even spicier, higher HRC. You know, one of the highest edge retention steels in the world. So much better opportunity here. What's up, Tyler? Kathleen, how you doing this evening? Aiden, let me know. Hit me up on Instagram, buddy, and let me know. I would be glad to include that first knife that I made for you at no extra cost. I'll throw it in just because I kind of want you to get both of them so that you can see why I made you wait a couple of weeks to get a better product. I'm not going to do anything with it. I'm certainly not going to sell it. So I'd be glad to send it to you as well. So just let me know in the comments. And if you're upset about the wait, I completely understand. I'd be more than glad to refund you. I just can't represent myself that way. So yeah. I'm not seeing any more comments. I've noticed it seems like they just stop sometimes during these vertical lives, but maybe you guys are just being quiet. I don't know. Whew. How are you guys doing this evening? Aiden, I appreciate that, man. I've really been sweating it, guys. I have for many who know me pretty well know that I have dealt with some mental health issues, and I've learned that I make them worse. Man, I get something on my mind, especially if it has to do with people's perception of me, my honor, my morals, or whatever. And I will I'll torture myself over it, for weeks at a time, instead of just coming out and addressing it and asking. Like if I had messaged Aiden 4 or 5 days ago, I wouldn't have been thinking about this up until this point. I had a feeling he would be okay with it getting a much better product than what we originally talked about. But yeah, it's raining like hell here. I'm in a shop with an uninsulated metal roof. If it gets to storming, it'll get so loud in here I can't hear myself, and I may have to end it after that. But not really doing anything that requires a whole lot of precision right this minute. Cutting up that sheet of K390 and getting it ready to start shaping and drilling. And yeah, so if you've ever wanted any K390, keep this in mind. Not only will you be getting K390, there's also the option to have it ground by Sawtooth Dave. So if you're interested in that, there is a price difference to have Dave grind it. But that's not something you just get every day. Guys, these will require a deposit, $100 deposit, especially if you want Dave to grind it as well. There's so much in logistics and cost and working with these steels that, I'll have to have a deposit on them. So if you're going to speak up wanting one, keep in mind that I will need a deposit on them. And I've got them cut now. I'm fixing to start shaping them. I'm going to get them off the heat treat in the next few days. How long they take at heat treat is out of my control. But yeah. And literally nobody else knows this. I let people know that the Thug will only be available with a Sawtooth Dave hollow grind. I probably should do these that way, but if you don't want to spend that extra $50, I can flat grind it. That's not a problem. But I'm not going to do all my knives that way because I still want to grind some myself. But everybody's been screaming, wanting something for Dave for so long, and he was really good to me to offer to do that. Dave's a very selfless person, man. He, you know, he would get more joy in seeing me succeed than he would making a few dollars. So, you know, because he could be making knives on his own and outselling all of us. Yeah, dude. Dave knows his shit. There's no doubt about that. That dude is, he's top notch, man. Yeah, I've been thinking about it a lot too, guys. I may get to a point where I just stop offering the Nitro V. The main reason I offer it is so that people, you know, can get in the door at a cheaper price. But I will admit, the Super Steels definitely sell better. No doubt about that. But I wasn't actually done cutting. I got to cut the little 45s in the end of these, and I forgot. So let's knock that out right quick, and we can start getting a final shape on them and getting the holes in them and get them shift off to actually become real toys. The knife's not a knife until it's hardened. It's just a pointy piece of steel. I didn't even look to see if anybody else was live at the moment. I didn't think about it. I hope I'm not, hope I'm not trampling on somebody else's live stream. tips up, cutting in some sharpening tools. They're not completely done, but I want to go back and do more on that. Let me get my Sharpie and kind of draw out my line for my video. I just want to put at least a light, shallow finger choil, because this first batch that I made, I'll just show you here. Aiden, if you're still in here, here's your knife, bud, and you can see, man, this thing is tiny. These are only going to be a little bit bigger, but guys, there's nothing to stop you from slipping up onto that sharp edge. That's what I didn't like, so that's why we're doing a little bit of redesign. And in order to do that, I had to make them just maybe 5% bigger, taller more than anything. All right, so I brought some new sanding drums. Figure out where I put them. Pretty sure I brought them in. Yeah, there they are. Let's get these opened up and see if these are going to work like I'm hoping they work for cutting those choils. Or choils, whatever you people want to call them. I call them choils. Well, I already don't know what I did with my thing that holds the drums. Guys, you might have to entertain yourselves for a moment while I go see if I left it in the car. I'll be right back. Well, I may have messed up and forgot to bring it. I've got two of them. I could have swore I brought it. Oh, there it is. Good deal. Found it. Get this swapped out. So this is what I'm hoping. I've got this high-speed air die grinder with this drum that I can put these sanding drums on. I'm hoping to be able to use those to cut in some nice clean finger trolls, but we will find out momentarily. Clearly turning that in the wrong direction. It is a tight fit. Not sure I'm gonna be able to make this work. If I can get it in there. On there, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna turn the compressor on. Guys, I just realized something. I'm not going to be able to use that at all. I mean, not at all, but not tonight. The apartment that Meathead is building attached to this glorious shop, they decided they needed more room, so they wrapped around the back. And I knew he was going to have to move the compressor. And it appears as if he's either started moving it or whatever, because the breaker's on, the lines are open, there's no air. So I can't use that tonight anyway. So I'll just do the parts that I can do for the time being. I don't have to have that to do the choils. I don't know if it'd make them any easier, but it probably would have made them cleaner to begin with, which would result in less cleanup after the fact for me. So anyway, that's where we are. just seen that all these string secrets, so I'll make the string knives for a dollar less than him. The other knife, go and try your hand. Paul, since you're here, I'm kind of glad you're here. I wanted to show you what I'm doing that I've changed on these. Here's a previous example of a handle on the joke wolf that I made. And here is, it's going to be smaller than this, but I just wanted to kind of give you an idea. I just wanted to put a shallow finger choil up there to stop you from being able to ride up on that blade as easy. Give you something to grip, to get some grip on. This one's a little wider. I kind of had the specs for yours, so I've got it here. Yours isn't going to be quite this tall and wide, unless you'd rather. But I'm making some at 1 inch and some at about 3/4, so you can pick. dropped it. What happened, guys? My phone just went dark. They'd be dying on me. Yeah, my battery got low. I didn't realize it was that low, guys. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to end this and plug my phone up. I'm sorry, guys. Y'all have a good one.